Morning, 12th of June 2026. The song is Take On Me by a-ha. I think it was a Norwegian group. So it could be somebody's going for a job interview, or somebody's asking somebody to take them on as a relationship, or it might just be the words in the song. Let's have a look. So Capricorn is about status and career. 7th house partnerships, so maybe going into partnership with somebody. Open enemies and alliance, Libra. And Jupiter, which is your abundance. Today's card is Prometheus. It's the guy that tried to give humanity fire. We did give humanity fire. And they promptly got into trouble with the gods for doing so. And they strung him up by his feet and had a hawk pick his liver out every day. And they'd healed him every night so they could put him through it again. So Groundhog Day might feel like every day is the same. And abandonment, because the people he helped went off and had the barbecues and forgot all about him. Nobody brought him any water or anything. It's left in there. So he's become then the martyr and the victim. It's prisoners. It's people who don't put themselves on a priority list. It's doormats. It's Pisces energy. So let's see. So feet and toe issues, maybe health-wise. It's escape. It's needing to turn your world upside down, see things from a different angle. It's learning to say no, putting your boundaries in place. It's liver issues, because it takes the liver out. Oh, there it is. Almost the last card. So yeah, somebody is gritting the teeth and doing something they don't want to do, which is the martyr, or being sacrificed so others can do what they want to do, or being a victim. There. Because there is a violent man here. He's confused in his mind. And then Michael could be important. But this is someone who's knife crime, evil, Libra energy, which we got 7th house there, open enemies. The negative side of Libra. Unable or unwilling to make a decision. Judgment Day has arrived. Those walls have to come down so that you can rise like the phoenix. It's the walls of Jericho. The judgment of Solomon. The phoenix, otherwise known as the rooster in the Chinese sign. It is being destroyed, brought to your knees to rise again. Feeling stuck in stormy waters, unable or willing to move on, taking the baggage of the past with you, carrying it. Action must be taken. There he is, puts his money where his mouth is, he does what he says he's going to do. Aries energy. Passionate man. Enemies overcome. Lovers left the building. There's Pisces again. Prisoners. And the end, a positive conclusion to a situation. Bringing things to a close. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius are the hardest ones to move on. It could be inheritances, it could be the internet. Something is coming to a close. 21, 20 and 21. Too close together not to be important. Could be degrees, or could be the day, or could be neighbours. So there's no energy, even though I've mentioned the fixed signs there's no specific energy to that or that. So the small amount of energy we've got is Aries, Gemini, and Pisces. Gemini Sun, obviously. Aries, Saturn in Aries. Uranus in Gemini. Neptune in Aries. Ascendant Gemini. Chiron Aries. Ceres Gemini. And Pallas Aries. So they've got it all. Just Pisces we're looking for. First house is Gemini. Libra's in the 5th house. No sign of Pisces. So we have enemies, if that's obvious, and feel unable or unwilling, our hands are tied about putting our boundaries in place. That could be said about our countries, the borders, because that's travel. Travel to the object of your desire, be the person, things or events. Arising and violence, which we've seen a lot of lately, I'm afraid. Yeah. So stop wasting your time, energy and breath on people who will never listen. We have a good and generous friend, a businessman perhaps, someone of a dark complexion or someone in uniform, elderly or older, more mature, even if they're a young person, they're mature. Someone accepted into the family. Adoption maybe. But someone is not working as a team. White and silver cars, be very careful when you're driving, especially if you're putting it in reverse. Concerts, so hopefully not another terrorist attack at a concert. 7 or 25 Mia, Cancer, home and family life. Mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines, or collisions. The breasts and the abdomen. Enemies overcome, so it keeps saying that. Our enemies will be overcome. But for now, there is no action that can be taken. Even though someone wants to, someone is very passionate about it. Yeah. The door is close to us. That's 2 aces, two opportunities that we've missed. For a new home, a new life, a new passion, a new business. There it is again, because we're stuck dragging the energy of the past into the future. Someone's been found out for the crimes. They've taken credit, like we said, so it could be credit cards, it could be using your identity, it could be identity theft, it could be any lies, deceit or theft. But for some reason we're not walking away, we're standing our ground. So still in the misery. Which isn't good, is it? 7 or 25 is negative. 20 and 21 is positive. There's the 16. So the tower must fall. A storm is brewing. It's bubbling under the surface. It's either passionate encounters, arguments, accidents, losses within the home, or actual losses of home. Someone being chucked out, or it could be, like I said, a crash, a shock, something out of the blue to take you by surprise. But it's a blessing in disguise because it's upright. 16. So Chris, Mandy, Neil. And then we walk away. So it takes some sort of exposure to the lies, a shock revelation perhaps, to make us walk away. Somebody's been putting a lot of effort in burning the candle at both ends. You make yourself ill if you do. Extra hours at work, not for your own benefit, for other people's benefit. 8 years. That's Jack. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. There is love, but no commitment. Pisces energy again, so Pisces energy, very strong. So escape. Yeah. But someone is dwelling in the past, they're grieving the past, something that took place in the past. You have to build a bridge, get over it. Stop living in the past is over, the future's not promised. You must live in the now. A large sum of money lost, or the opportunity for it. Yeah. Overtime, making you ill, hospital doors, Virgo, 9027, Millie, Michael again, Walter, Susan, Julie, Reese, Chanel, Darren. It's about not having a spiritual life. It's all about finances, career, it's making you ill. So Virgo, very important. Aries is still Neptune, and that's Neptune. Virgo's in the 4th house of home and family life, so that fits. And the 19, something is being exposed, blockages. Oh no, sorry. One more card. Oh, there it is anyway. Something is being exposed, which will bring back your happiness. Obstacles being removed. Daughters released from captivity. Someone stepping out from the gates of hell. Secrets being revealed. It's out in the open. The Romany, the Traveller, the Psychic, the Medium. 2 and 29. So we've got Karen. We've got Massey, Kelly, Elaine, Beth, Alice, Destiny Lee, Esme Rose, George, it's the fairground people, the carnival people, the travellers, the psychics. It's not allowing the negativity into your aura, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically, and break down those walls, destroy, so that you can rise again. So Capricorn, we know, is about ambition and status. 7th house is about partnerships, marriages, relationships, unity, other people, projections, public enemies, and lawsuits. And whether or not your relationship is supportive or not. We've got Jupiter. profitable partnerships, perhaps. Jupiter in Capricorn. Expansion through breaching boundaries. There we go. Ambition and success orientated. Jupiter in Capricorn may be far-sighted and wise or feel hemmed in by rigid rules. So I believe it could be hemmed in by rigid rules. So let's have a look. There she is, and Anna, the stairway. So we've had stairway 3 or 4 times this week, haven't we? Stairway to heaven, spiral staircase. You're not going around in circles, you're going around and up. In Anna. She will lead you, she will guide you. She's been there. And it's coming back from the gates of hell. In Anna. Inanna is a spiritual warrior who descends voluntarily to the underworld. It's Persephone. To meet her dark sister, Ereshkigal. Immense courage and bravery is needed. Sacrifice and surrender to life. Facing your shadow self. Letting go of outmoded identity. Being stripped of all illusion. There's your stripping of illusions. Facing the whole truth and nothing but the truth, perhaps in court. Joining Anna means that you are going to go on a journey of self-discovery, so travel. Whether you like it or not, and this can sometimes be brought on by a disaster of some sort. There we are. Twice. Destruction. Which means change. Alternatively, you may decide independently that the time has come for change, to make space in your life, to go on a spiritual quest. You're not there yet because you've turned your back on that, my dear. However you begin it, what is certain is that you will emerge from this journey changed at the deepest aspect of yourself. You will have faced the void and emptiness and survived, having come to know yourself in a deeper way. This will require great courage and sacrifice. Let Inanna, who has walked this way before you, be your guide. So, let's see then. Lady of the Lake, there has been a betrayal here, especially someone losing faith. A promise made that wasn't kept. The Lady of the Lake, the Keeper of Excalibur, so there he is with his sword. He's turned his back on her. The voice of the goddess during the times when Avalon existed on this earthly plane. She is the mother of Sir Lancelot and the great friend of Merlin. There were 9 ladies of the lake, of which the final lady, Vivian, is best known. She ruled during the times of Christianity and was introduced to Britain, and when Christian priests announced beliefs in anything other than their one Christian God, the Lady of the Lake made an agreement with Arthur, so the name Arthur could be important, when he was a young man, that he would support the cause of Avalon. She would allow him to take Excalibur, so deceit and lies, for the stone to rule the kingdom of Le Breton. So the king Britain. He's not following the Christian values, so he's betrayed his faith, to which he agreed. However, as the years passed, and through the insistence of his Christian wife Guinevere, so the wife causing trouble again, he can begin to rule his kingdom as a Christian king, forgetting his allegiance to Avalon and the goddess, so the pagans. The practice of ceremonies and rituals relating to the old ways, which worshipped the goddess, were frowned upon, and over time began to slowly fade away. Eventually Avalon disappeared into the mists of Glastonbury, and with it the practice of worshipping the goddess. It is important to value your beliefs. They are what have guided you on your life's journey. Often we are tempted by other ideas that seem more glamorous or hold the promise of greater riches. However, before making such life-changing decisions, take a moment to check your real feelings. Are these feelings related to the hype and possibility of a new situation? And most importantly, is there any real truth to what you're being led to believe? It is normal for you to rush into decisions, but this is a time for quiet reflection and to notice the chatter in your head and feel what your body is telling you. This decision challenges all your beliefs and brings with it a responsibility for life-changing events. Take your time, at least 2 to 3 days, and your decision will be the correct one. So sleep on it. There's the 24. So Kristen, the metamorphosis, the butterfly, and also the butterfly associated with April. Because me and I share that every time we talk, which I know I haven't done, but again, you know what it's like when my phone's playing up. A butterfly's life is brief, an expression of beauty that dances upon the breeze and is gone. Its message is to make the most of each day, drinking the earth's flowering grace, and from the moment of its emergence from its cocoon, the butterfly unfolds its wings to the sun. It symbolises your soul awakening, expanding to receive the blessings of the divine light. You are feeling trapped, yes, within your cocoon, struggling to emerge into the light, needing to escape. Remember that all things happen in their proper timing. Trust and be patient. 3 days. Transition, beauty, wonder. Rejoice in beauty. What is the most wondrous experience you have experienced? The 24th, 25th, and 27th will be negative, it seems, for those people born on those dates or those people living at those numbers. '19, 20, 21, positive energy. 17. So, the Sisters of the Seasons, it will take about a year. Or you've wasted a year, one of the two. And respect is a big thing. You cannot miss a step. Like Prometheus did, he tried to enable humanity by giving them fire instead of letting them discover for themselves. It could be something to do with your sisters, your siblings. They send you a warning. You are trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly and looking for shortcuts and artificially trying to prolong a hoped-for result will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All 4 sisters of nature are cherished daughters. There's the daughters. And all are important. So be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take her course, and daughters will be very happy, and so will you, if you let them express themselves in order. So patience. Sisters, I wonder what star constellation, if there is any, can be classed as the sisters. Let's just have a look. Because it seems important. Pleiades, the 7 sisters, and Messier, 45. Striking cluster of young hot blue stars located in the shoulders of Taurus. So Taurus could be important. In ancient Greek mythology, the Pleiades were the 7 daughters of Titan, Atlas, and the sea nymph Pleione. The sisters named Maia, Electra, Taygete, Alcyone, Selene, Sterop, and Merope caught the eye of the hunter Orion when Orion began to relentlessly pursue them. Zeus transforms the sisters into doves, peace, and then the stars to protect them in the sky. Orion's constellation is still seen following them. It's northwest of Taurus, 444. It's the lost star. It's about creation, rebirth, feminine intuition, strength, and unity. Wow. So, glad we looked that up. And I'll catch up with you later. Speak soon. Bye-bye.